feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Hi, Adam. Hi, Clip. Hi, Void. What's up, y'all? I hope the weekend has been kind to you. And fucking Darth? What's up? How are you on this tragic Monday? What makes this Monday so tragic?
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, my rotten soldier, he's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
I'm doing our just because it's just tragic because it is a Monday. Valid. What's up, Tarzan? Yo, I'm okay. My skin's in hell though. I don't know if you can tell from my well, you can probably tell, but just by looking at my arms. Now that I say it, my skin's in hell today. I had just a particularly powerful psoriasis treatment today, and my flesh doesn't feel normal or good. I'm very itchy, and I can't tell what temperature I actually am. I'm sort of simultaneously too hot and too cold. Dyshydrotic. I don't know that term. Dyshydrotic. It's a cool word. It sounds like an enemy in a weapon. Ah. Also called pomphylix, which means bubble in ancient Greek. Interesting. Hope you're ready for the chaos of the folks that won the one-shot raffle. Oh, it's gonna be... it's gonna be... Weather here snapped cold and, well, barometer bones. So the winners of the one-shot are Sloppy Zoe, Patchwork Goblin, Speaker of the Void, Clipbot, and Awkwardish Panda. And I have a chaos jar to try out. I went an entire day, 2 days. Yeah, I didn't do this on Saturday. Plunced me, Clip, and Plunsta. It's gonna be extremely chaotic. Oh, it's hard. So like, kind of just tasted like a handful of Reese's Pieces, but like really hard. And then right at the end, I bit one that felt like it was empty and immediately gave me powerful fruit flavor. So I don't know what the fuck. I guess that must have been a Skittle at the end. Yo, what's up, Mary? How are you? Hello. I am not ready for the overall chaos there. That's going to be in that one shot, but it'll be fun to watch at least. What am I painting today? I'm wondering why my desk looks so fucking dark on this camera. Yeah. Oh, so on Friday I had my little 3-year stream anniversary, and one of the giveaways. Well, not one of the main giveaway. What is happening with my camera right now? Hold on, things are weird. Wait a minute. It's something's weird with this camera. This does not look right. Because it should not be zooming at an angle like that? What the fuck? Why camera do weird? Hold on. Need to fix camera. And now Zoom work like normal. I don't know why it was like that. That's weird. Huh. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go up here now. Anyway, so to answer question, painting ghouls today. You have the same ducks? I got these ducks from Sloppy Zoe when we were at Adepticon. I can't remember where Zoe got them.
It's always time for Plunst.
Odd, how are you tonight, my friend? But yeah, we're painting ghouls. We're painting ghouls. We're gonna finish up the cloth on these ghouls. We're gonna do the bones. We're gonna do other stuff as well, I said intelligently. Oh, wood. Wood.
Hello there.
Mine are blue and green. My brother gave them to me. Oh. Yo, what's up? I can fix that. I have no idea where those ducks came from. I just know that the moment they were handed to me, I put them directly into my mouth. Because, like, of course I did. Oh, shit. 50% plunced. I can't tell if that's the same gray, but I'm going to just assume it's not. Just the ghouls, gays, and theys, of course. Well put. Having a good smoke got told good compensation news today. Ooh. Does that mean you're getting money? I'm all right. My skin's in hell because it's just it's a bad psoriasis day, and my treatment was just very, very fucking high strength today. But you know, I kept busy, and here we are. Hell yeah. Well, if work is paying you more, then I'm happy for you. If work is paying you less, I will kill them. Hope things get better. They will. That's the point of ye old treatments. The rest of tonight and like a lot of tomorrow is gonna be uncomfortable, but then my skin will be in better condition after that. That's just how it is. Old England. Such wiggly spears. I'm pretty certain that when these guys hit the tabletop, at least one of these spears is gonna just fucking snap. Because they don't have a lot of bend to them. They do have some brittleness that I don't love. What I would love to see GW do is cast their pole arms in like a different plastic that's got some more bend to it so that it's less likely to just fucking snap when you look at it wrong. I know they never will, but I want them to do that.
Hello there.
Nerd holla. Let me shout you out real quick.
Because he's my best friend.
How's
He's my
everybody
pal.
else's
He's my
Mondays,
home boy,
though?
My rotten soldier.
Tell me
He's my
about
sweet
your
cheese,
Mondays.
My good time boy.
I was here for my Monday. I know all the things that happened. You got hooked on Garth Marenghi's Dark Place? Fuck yeah. Dude, told you it was good. At least I'm pretty sure I told you it was good. We talked about that on Friday, right? I had a little bit of Malort that day. Oh, it's Tuesday here. Well, I hope your Monday was good, and I hope your Tuesday is even better. Hello, Tone Switch. We love Alien Ant Farm's cover of Smooth Criminal. One of the few songs that might genuinely be better than the original. But I do love both. Writing Stygian's history lore dump that's going to be in the next session. Oh, shit. Spent the day building and just finished up. It's finally time to prime. What you been building, Darth? I think I finally finished the, especially if they're unique and different. Hell yeah. My feet and ankles are cranky. Your cankles are Frankie. Or something. Postmodern jukebox. I have not, but I like the concept already. Otherwise, your Monday's all right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think if your cover is too similar to the original, it's like, why bother covering this? Like, you have to put a fucking spin on it. Otherwise, you could have just not covered it. Ooh, you got the Felgor Ravagers kill team? Funny you say that. I've been painting some of them myself. I love me some Beastmen. I used to play them back in Warhammer Fantasy, like in the old world. So having some for 40k makes me very happy. I got skin done, and I put some base coats on the hair. I love these models. Shortening their name to PMJ makes them sound like they're a medical condition. Oh yeah, I got PMJ when I got COVID, you know? Yeah, the goat guys are just cool, you know? Classic, like, Satan-looking guys. You know? Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's better than this? Guys being dudes. Guys being goats. Goats being dudes. That's where I was trying to get to. I made it there, finally. Thank you. I'm gonna be working more on them later this week. I bought 2 boxes of them because I liked the sculpts, and have no intention of actually playing Kill Team. I just want to use them in 40k. Oh fuck yeah! Great song. I thought this was like my own playlist for a second. Who put this on here? It's a clip move. All right. One of my favorite cover twists was the Atari's cover of Boys of Summer, where they changed the lyrics. Saw a black flag sticker on a Cadillac. Funny story. I hate that song with a passion. Not really sure it's a funny story, but true facts. I hate that song with a passion. It always sounds really fucking miserable and melancholic to me. And everybody around me is always like, "Oh, it's so nice and beautiful and fun and summery," and I'm like, "No, it's not." And so when I was a teenager and it was on the fucking radio, and everybody wanted to hear it, and I was like, "No, this song is depressing." Now, here we are. I'm an adult and I can choose not to listen to music. And I fucking hate that song because it's really depressing. Especially that cover of it. I also don't know if I've ever heard the original. Needed beasts in my collection, and what's better than giant goat men? I mean, there's very few things in life better than giant goat men. Maybe gator men? Maybe? Ratmen are also pretty good. Ratmen, when you don't need to acquire like 400 of them, are at best. Skirmish scale Skaven? Fuck yeah. Army tabletop warfare size Skaven? No fucking thank you. I was watching the new Trapped Under Plastic today, actually, and Vince Ventrella was talking about how he's got like 12,000 points of Skaven, and because of AOS 4 dropping at the end of the month, he's been sorting through what gets shelved, what gets, updated, whatever. I'm just like, dude, 12,000 points of rats. 12,000 points of Skaven is a lot of fucking Skaven. Like, I have like 20 plus thousand points of assorted chaos, but like, it's not Skaven. Skaven's so much. Yeah, that is a what is the group word for a lot of rats? A parliament, a swarm, a festering, an infestation. It's a lot of fucking rats. Just spent the last half hour typing out this story. I mean, is that not what you wanted to be doing? Because that's oops worthy. But if that's what you wanted to be doing, then like, no, that's perfect. A hive? Ooh. Hive of rats feels science fiction-y. This is my hive of space rats. Space Lord, mother. A festering of rats seems accurate. Is it called a mischief? Because that's adorable. I love that. I hope it's called a mischief. Yes. Okay, that's wonderful. I mean, you don't have to. You put quotation marks around it, so it has to be true. Very, very safe, reasonable approach to interacting with the internet. Colony pack, swarm, or mischief. Mischief is for sure the fucking winner there. I'm still ashamed that we don't call the group name for squids isn't squad. Like, You have tracking numbers. Fuck yes. Void, would you be how would you react if I told you I also have tracking numbers for your minis and paints? Space Lord is absolutely your fault. I've looked it up before. Because I was like, oh yeah, this is also on my playlist. I wonder who put this on here. And then it was the big Q. I guess that's your nickname now. Congrats. You'd call me a lying liar who lies? Or maybe I'm just good with my hacking and haven't revealed myself. Tried to play BG3, but it seems update fuckered my system's compatibility. Something got deleted and I don't know. Oh, from Buttspot. Clothes don't load, default poses and scenes, and audio cuts every... Oh, fuck that. Claire, I am sorry. That's not what's supposed to happen. Buttspot, you little knave. No, I wouldn't want to deal with that. I haven't even had the weekend or day you've had, but I wouldn't want to fucking deal with that. Tried to make yourself dangerous. Man, I love how ugly these guys are. They're just so good. Everything about these ghouls is perfect. These horrible little dudes. It was the weekend. I worked so the days ran together. I mean, that's Void. What I love is that you're like, you gotta mix in the blessings and the curses on your characters. And I'm like, actually, no, you're only supposed to be mean to your characters, and yet your assessment of what's mean to your character is so much meaner than anything I've done to mine. So, like, what do I do about that? 7.5 days of fuck shit for the old Fae. I'm sorry to hear it. Fuck work. Burn work to the ground. Steph, how are you? I'm not mean to my characters, I make mean characters. Wouldn't the point to make mean characters and then be mean to them?
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, my rotten soldier, he's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
Am I doing D&D wrong? I'm also a DM mostly, so I don't know what we're talking about. Steph, I looked at your fourth wall shop and I want to buy stuff. Curse you for tempting me to spend money. You're a monster. It's literally free therapy. I mean, it's free therapy for everyone, Void. Not to say that you're not special in getting therapy from it, but specifically, you're not special in getting therapy from it. Everyone gets therapy from D&D. That's just the rules. If I made a tier list of my TTRPG characters, would you rate them on bitch scale? I would. I would do that. Even the ones that I don't know anything about, I would throw on there. I'd throw on a list. Let's go. Get a patch and let me know how it turns out, because I'm hella curious. If I can order Patchwork Goblin through your Fourth Wall store, we'll know. Mel, how are you tonight? Waiting in line to play D&D with Bennett. Hey, we still haven't confirmed if it's D&D that's getting played. I was gonna send that message today and start that group chat, but it turns out it's hard to do that when you can't find someone's profile to interact with them. So that's gotten put off till tomorrow, since I only just now became friends with Panda on Discord. Could totally be a TSL. 10 square liters. Tits. Super lengthy. Thomas. Sucking legs. What the fuck does TSL stand for? Oh! Plunsty sword lesbians, of course. Sigyn is literally me and all my issues with extra angst and survivor's guilt. I even have similar daddy issues. Fair. That saucy lady. Oh, yep, TSL, that saucy lady. Trust stupid leprechauns. Do leprechauns have a... My brain wanted me to phrase... Okay. So, I was trying to ask, do leprechauns have a reputation for being particularly smart or particularly dumb? But my mouth was like, you know what I should say? Do leprechauns have a relationship with the concept of stupidity? Because I'm not a native English speaker, apparently. Things that I say get passed through Google Translate before I say them, I guess. Blink twice if you need us. My mouth doesn't like it. I think things at one speed, I say things at a different speed. AFK for a tick? I mean, I wouldn't do jack shit for a tick, but, you know, to each their own. What if my new gimmick that I did was just that I don't understand any of the common acronyms and can't commit any of them to memory? Just, oh, AFK, always fighting kangaroos? Alright, have fun. Put something in E. coli? Well, alright, I will interact with that when there is a an E. coli appropriate time. Which is probably a fucking absolutely ludicrous statement out of context. And I'm okay with that. Oh shit. Music from another crab's treasure. Which is funny because it's from a game about being underwater fighting crabs, you know? It's wholesome, except I only had my avatar's bra and pants on. I mean, fair.
It's always time for Plunst.
Not hard at all to get the Forge Fiend and Tactic, because apparently, nah, I picked it up last night. This morning? Last night? I don't know how time works. No, it was definitely this morning. I went to bed at fucking 9 p.m. last night. Pantis makes me think like mantis, like a lazy way to say praying mantis. Wouldn't that be Prantis? Prantis Magantis. Fiend of the Seven Seas. Adding the R is too much work for my tongue. I see, I don't know. Prantis feels easier to say than Pantis. Pantis, that's Prantis is different from Pantis. I don't know. Prantis, Pantis, Mantis, Toboggan. Neither is a thing. Are you sure about that? Are you certain? Neither Prantis nor Pantis are already a thing. I can't tell if this is supposed to be like a real boar's head or if it's supposed to be sculpted, but I think I'm gonna paint it like it's sculpted because the condition's like too nice for it to be not. You know? Never certain of anything. I'm certain of some things. Mostly my opinions. So my opinions are all correct and factually supported. It's other people's opinions that are in need of examination. My opinions are wavering if a good argument is given that I can't refute. Nah. Uh, Please understand the amount of sarcasm that is spewing from my mouth like a fountain right now. Sometimes you make a silly little joke and then you go, fuck, I need to check all of their backs for skulls because there's skulls on these. Sometimes you make a silly little joke that you realize is impossible to tell from not being a joke. So you need to make sure. Satire can be indistinguishable from the real thing. I mean, I'm very stubborn in my opinions, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Especially when on the spectrum. True. You're back. Happy to have you back, Darth. I hope you killed many Jedi while you were away. Oh, I guess that's bone. Fine, be like that. Really bad about not getting when people are being sarcastic, yet I'm always making sarcastic jokes. I think that's because, like, sarcasm is funny. You know? Like, saying no when you mean yes is just the fucking funniest shit. Especially saying no while you've already started the actions of yes. Oh man, don't get me started on that shit. Steph, how's your day treating you? Saying no, yeah, when you're literally doing the thing. Oh, it's very autistic, eh? As if I needed more ammunition for that life experience. That would. No, I'm just gonna keep that thought. Tuck that in a little pocket. Are you dry? Yes, you rude motherfucker. First day off of orientation and it went great. They paired me with a really easygoing doc and we finished early. You sped through those buttholes. I'm proud of you. Desk Hitachi, Desk Hitachi. 14 buttholes. That's a lot of buttholes. That is arguably more buttholes than I know what to do with. 10 to 14 buttholes per day in one room at the same time?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Yo, I literally just drank water. I'm gonna eat your butt. I should stretch my hand out, though. Thanks, Mel. Ooh. My skin is itchy. Y'all ever just want to take a cheese grater to your skin? Don't you think that sounds really satisfying? I think that sounds like a great time. Stygian's memorized the name of every single one of his descendants that Ulrix and the other Trueborn Fallen killed. He can't forget even if he wants to. How many kids does he fucking have? Yeah, it would be tight. What I have... This is a secret that the rest of the world doesn't know. Actually, I think an X knows this. I have genuinely just, like, dragged a skin... Nope. That's not how that sentence works in English. I have genuinely just dragged a knife across my skin to like remove psoriasis skin, and like, oh, that is satisfying. Not just kids, 800 years worth of descendants. I was being a little sarcastic. Not, I mean, is it bad for me to remove thick layers of dead skin? Human parm. Fetch the Citadel seam scraper. Yeah, it's really more like that. Fair enough, Void. But yeah, you know, am itchy. Want to not itch. Oh, wow, I did not. That's just a big, fucking hefty, unpainted chunk of dunk. That's very frustrating. It's it happens. That's part of being in a group of people is that not every joke is going to land for every person, and you just go. You know, you just go. There's no wood on this guy. Is there wood on this guy? That's metal. Ah, but the back is wood. All right. Bone I had not painted. I have no idea what this is. But it goes well. It goes well? You know. This is a clear pick for sure.
Nevermore.
Does this mean it's a One Piece or a has been or the other thing that Claire is currently addicted to? My Pack the Chain familiars have been reflavored? Hell yeah. Has been. Got it. I was gonna add this song, but I saw someone already added it. Huh. Oh, well, yes. I knew that the plunts that got added were One Piece. Because I know the One Piece logo, unfortunately. I don't know what the weird smiling white chicken means, but the bird one I specifically asked for. Well, hell yeah! I hope you get to see them and enjoy them. Pseudo Dragon Baby Codal, Imp is a tiny fiery angel, Sprite is a tiny angel of light, Quasit is a baby phoenix. Oh. What's the context for the bird? You know? Oh my god. Just living a life. Able to swap out all of your spells. Well, if you couldn't swap out your spells for changing patron, like if ever there was a good in-universe reason to swap out all your spells, ice does not help actually. The weird, like the the thing that I've noticed with the way that these treatments works, because they're UV treatments, so I'm basically getting like doctor prescribed sunburn, is that like I have to either, like if I'm in heat, it just hurts like a regular sunbeam. If I'm in heat, it just hurts like a regular sunburn hurts, but if I'm in cold, it just itches. In like a hot temperature, a high temperature, if I am in estrus, my skin aches. The pet of the guy who works for the world government and is actually fucking terrifying. When you first meet him, the guy who owns him is talking through him with the use of ventriloquism. Okay, Chaos Jar. This looks like mostly Reese's Pieces and Skittles. It is. Honestly, the Reese's Pieces Skittles combo tastes like if you made a peanut butter and jelly purely synthetic. Like it tastes like if AI could cook and you asked for a peanut butter and jelly. It sucks. That's artificial flavorings for you. It's a celestial phoenix rather than fire. It's radiant. I consider, like, my brain always assumes phoenixes are phoenixes, phoenices. I guess it would be phoenices. Claire, if you would like to send the link, I will interact with it. I'm waiting for paint to dry anyway, so.
Hello there.
Phoenicians. Phoenix? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I can't tell who... Oh, that's Solaria. Okay. Is one of those words the plural that is the same word? I don't know. Fahani? Clover in Time, how are you? That's what they call us here in Phoenix. Phoenicians. I mean, that's different from being multiple phoenixes. That's a person from Fienland. And we're level 7 now. Hell yeah. I don't know who one of these is, Claire.
Wow.
Can we see so you can explain my characters as you understand them? Fiendland, also known as Hell. Absolutely. So, Claire asked if I could rank Faye's RPG characters by bitchiness. This one, I have no idea who this is. This elf guy that's got like tiny bug pincers on his head. We'll start with him, honestly. Joshua, Sam's dad. Okay. I know next to nothing about this man. But he worships a hippo god. He worships a hippo god who fights good. And therefore, I'm going with looks mean is a cinnamon roll. Because I just straight up don't. That's the most I know about him. Is that. Would I like to hear your new improved Spellish? Fuck yeah. Spellish? Spellish? Yes, I would like to hear your new spells. And then there's Sam. Not literal daughter, but metaphorical daughter of Joshua. Who also looks mean, but is a cinnamon roll. Both paladins, I want to say. I'm not sure. I cannot remember this character's name to save my fucking life. I know that the picture is Agent K, but I know that this was your Monster Hearts guy, and I can't remember. Not Monster Hearts, Monster of the Week? Monster of the Week. And I cannot remember what his name is to save my life, but basically a man in black. And looks like and is cinnamon roll. Now here's where we get to the actual dangerous rude people. Claire has a thing for redheads. It can't be helped. It can't be. And why would you want to? I wish I could. I can't remember fucking names. I know Dragon Boy. Marshall. Yeah, of course that's my takeaway for Marshall. He's just tired. He's a good boy. He's just tired. Dragon Boy. Yes. A Blades in the Dark character, Malacrax, thank you. A Blades in the Dark character would pretty much always be stab strangers over a slight. By necessity. Guiding Bolt, Cure Wounds, Find Familiar, Flaming Sphere, Shatter, interesting. Fear, Hypnotic Pattern, Sickening Radiance, Wall of Fire, Polymorph. Sickening Radiance is 4th level? I thought it was higher. But fuck yeah, that's a solid list. All my Radiant and Fire damage gets bonus from Celestial Pact. He is soft, but oh yes, that's true. Yeah, no, I think that. I think has stabbed a person, if not will stab a person again. Honestly, just ask your DM to do that. Like, that's not I don't think that's too much. Another Blades in the Dark character, Dr. Pick. Totally not a doctor. Absolutely would stab a friend over a slight. I like that specific usage of the alchemist pose and situation. I don't think Marsha and Co are separate enough. But they're at the top for me. Where are you? And it's a hot ghoul summer. I'm in my basement and it's a hot ghoul summer. Yeah, Marsha and Co all the way at the top. I'm not expecting anyone to get this Kiki Hendrix joke. Well, you'd be right that I don't get it. Kato would absolutely stab a stranger. I mean, they're one being. I don't know them well enough to be able to discern the difference. Who's Jimmy? Kiki Jimmy? Jimmy Kiki? Jimi Hendrix? How the fuck did you get Kiki Hendrix from Jimi Hendrix? What has autocorrect done to us? Well, Raven, you could just... Your DM can handle that shit. Like, just don't let you do Agonizing Blast. Like, that's the fucking trade-off that I would do if I was your DM. I'd be like, yeah, your Eldritch Blast can be Radiant. You can't take anything that buffs it. Septima would stab strangers over a slight, and Solaria would stab a friend over a slight. Am I alive? Hello? Yes? Raven? Hello, everyone? Okay, I don't know what that was. I know I'm live. Raven asked me if I was live. I'm confused. I'm confused, but I'm also confused. Michigan J Frog. We do have an ad break that is happening. So I'm gonna go do that because I chugged this fucking water and I need to fix that. Claire, I hope I brought you just a little bit of joy. Haven't heard anything you said for like 5 minutes. Oh shit. Well, I said things.
Hello there.
Oh, Thomas the Tank Engine. I cannot save it, but I can download it. Characters. I'm calling this tier list characters, and I'm sending it to you in Discord. Can I just do it in a different way? No? Cool. Wouldn't want to do it the convenient way. Where the fuck is all the stuff I clicked on? I'm on the Courtyard Battle in BG3. Holy fuck, they're using stuff the AI never used before. I mean, that's like the final battle, more or less. D10 plus 8 damage on each Eldritch Blast hit, which would both be 16 damage at minimum or 32 if they somehow crit, is a bit strong. That is why Warlock rocks. Micah, thank you for the lurk. Scooba-doo-doo.
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, my rotten soldier, he's my sweet
Well,
cheese,
Raven, if
my good
your
time guy.
phone had been functioning, you would know. I do, though. I do. I find the, you would sleep well in trains? My cousin had Thomas the Tank Engine sheets and comforter. They were amazing to take a nap in. What does Thomas the Tank Engine have to do with anything we're talking about? I'm confused. Also, Klez, a lot of people still haven't beaten Boop 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 3. You're not alone in that. Not everyone's beaten it multiple times. So, you know. Hi, Moros. How are you? See, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of people have not beaten it. Did I enter back into the stream saying Thomas the Tank Engine? I'll take your word for it. I don't remember. That doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like me. I would never say something like that. I was plunsting it? That can't be me. I would never plunce Thomas the Tank Engine. Did you see the North Carolina candidate who's horny for trains? I did see that. I didn't know that's what the context was. I knew it was someone was horny for trains. I didn't know it was like a politician. And like, that makes sense. Boo-da-boo. Someone is horny for trains always. Some people are just horny. No trains involved. Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking love System of a Down. Watched a fascinating documentary about the Royal Train in England. That is One of the most boring sentences in human language. Like I am so fucking certain that it actually was an interesting documentary, but just that sentence is so dry. It is the fucking Sahara Desert of interesting. That's why that doc was on MPTV. There you go. This playlist is fucking tight. I'm very thankful that I stole this idea. Let's deregulate. It was awful. Added a track from this album to Witty's June playlist yesterday. This album was a fucking stone cold classic. My mom fucking jams out to this album on the regular. I don't know if I would call this a thrash band, but an Armenian alternative metal band for sure. Place I used to work at, the gift shop, was a train that took up Irwidfa. It's the only narrow gauge railway in the UK. When they were replacing the tracks this year, we sold chunks of it in the shop. That's wild. Well, that sound makes me want to hurt things. Okay, it's over now. Thank fuck. It sold like pieces of narrow gauge railway. Not particularly quickly, but to the right person, oh, fuck yeah. Not sure anyone sees me, so I'm gonna leave and get ice and tacos. Moros, wait, what did you said, what's the Starlight Express? You can't just do that! Moros, no! I don't know what Starlight Express is. Actually, I mean, Moros, do your thing, though. Like, live your life. Andrew... Who the fuck is Andrew Lloyd Wright? Do you mean Andrew Lloyd Webber? The music guy? The doctor of sound? Or Frank Lloyd Wright? Guy who invented cats! That's Andrew Lloyd Webber. The guy who invented cats. That is great. That is the polar opposite of I watched a documentary on the British Royal Trains. I fucking love that shit. You know, the guy who invented cats? Cats didn't exist before that musical. I'm at the gym and autocorrect has plans. Invented cats, designed beef. Designed beef? What? Designed beef with? Period? The guy Mr. Sheffield had the biggest beef with? Are we talking about the nanny right now? Are we talking about the absolute queen, Fran Drescher? Because I would happily shift the topic to Fran Drescher and how wonderful she is, and how just ludicrously hot she has always been. And the fact that she's a union leader, holy cannoli. I was really hoping you'd get it, you know. If Junebug hadn't watched The Nanny last summer, I would not have. But, you know, here I am. There's an episode of SVU yesterday with a dude who had cut his fingers off who looked like... Why are you calling him sir? What has this man done for you that you feel the need to call him sir?
It's always time for Plunst.
Holy shit! Oh, that's a good plus, because he's a royal knight and invented cats. I will not recognize anyone that the British royalty has decided to knight. I do not recognize the British royalty as anything other than people deserving of execution. We got a however, which means Raven's about to say something incredibly wrong. If you're about to say anything even remotely in favor of the British royals, well, okay, no, you're not actually wrong. Ian McKellen's pretty cool, but I still don't give a fuck whether or not he's a knight. So, Dame Judi Dench, you're Raven, you're doing a fantastic job of reducing the validity of your argument. Nate, go ahead, list another person I should somehow respect. And I'll tell you I don't. We will not be free until the last king is strangled with the innards of the last priest. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. My mom, I don't respect my mom. My mom can tell you I don't respect my mom. What did Judi Dench do that was really cool? What has Judi Dench done that's awesome? Who cares?
Blood for the blood god!
I don't know what As Time Goes By is. I've never even heard about it. Never heard of it. Don't care. Judi Dench will skull fuck you with a knitting needle and not bat an eye. And that's fine, and she can fucking do that. That doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking care.
Hello there.
Yay! Hey, I actually still have some Chaos Jar left, unfortunately. But it's great to see you, Allison.
We are Legion!
Stump Nicodin 669 AR. What up, Stump? That one sound alert is actually that drastically louder than everything else. It's like, I'll just fix that. What's left in the Chaos Jar is kind of sad now, so it's up to you if inflicting that appeals to you. I mean, everyone enjoys inflicting. I have to remember where that sound is located. The jar was evil yet satisfying to watch. This jar is a bad jar. Is it this? Can I test that?
We are Legion!
That still seems really loud. I fit in around here. Oh, cool. I wasn't looking. The secret candy is a metaphor. It's poison. I poisoned yours as well. Oh, I was gonna say that's just all M&Ms, and then I bit something like really soft. Yeah, it was like a handful of M&Ms with a single Skittle. Like crunch, crunch, crunch. Oops, it's not hard. Which shit, that happens to me all the time, honestly. Secret candy is what I call cough drops. I have cough drops down here. I can put cough drops in the Chaos Jar, but I have a feeling I'll know which ones they are. You should mix nerds and millions? What is a millions? I guess Googling millions is nothing. Candy. I have no idea what this is. Tiny, tasty, chewy sweets. Huh. They look like laundry orbs? That is the most dignified way to refer to that I've ever heard. I'm stunned by that. I've never heard of these things before. They do look not intended for consumption. Getting moisturizer with SPF in my eye because of gym sweat. Well, you need that SPF to protect your eyes from the sun. I forgot what SPF is for. Tiny dot candies that are sprinkled on cupcakes. I am not familiar with those at all. I have never fucking seen one of those in my life. Sprinkles are different from millions, according to Amazon. Non-perils. Non-perils. What was I about to do? I don't know. Wait a minute. Millions are chewy? That sounds bad. I hate that concept. Almost like gum? Ew. Ew. What the hell? How did I paint these? Just sort of grayish.
Hello there.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Chromatic? What is space dust? There's so much cultural out there that's happening right now. There's like waxy sprinkles which are rice shaped, and there's hard sprinkles that are spherical. Popping candy? What? Like Pop Rocks? Do y'all call Pop Rocks space dust? This is by Black Hill, and it's called The Gathering of Deer. Yeah, okay, they're Pop Rocks. Yo, those Pop Rocks guys are weird. Pop Rocks Oreos, I mean. I can't say the words. I DM'd you my explanations of characters if you want to skim it. Well, I mean, I've played with them. Oh, Marshall. Oh, Marshall. Cop that was 3 days from retirement before finding himself embroiled in a years-long case he can't ethically leave alone. Yeah, and that's why he's the softest boy. Pop Rocks and Baith Doug. Wow, did my mouth make that? Pop Rocks and Space Dust sound like street names for drugs. Space Dusty Oreos, the first album drop. Never heard Pop Rocks called Space Dust?
Billy boy.
Words are hard, and I don't like them. If I could just conjure pictures directly into your minds, that would really be a better experience for me. Space Dust is just spice. Whoever controls the spice controls the universe. Espèce dust melange. Melange. A melange. Melange is a great word. I love that word. I wish I had more excuses in my daily life to say melange. Chocolate raisins and chocolate peanuts? Well, I mean, the reason that's a chaos mix is that one of those is edible and one of those fucking sucks. Chocolate raisins, pretty good. Chocolate peanuts, eat my ass. Malted milk balls and popcorn? Interesting. Celeria only exists because she's the man and domed him within 24 hours. Yogurt raisins? Actually, though, I could eat yogurt raisins until, like, God dies, and I'd be very fucking stoked. Skin flake melange? Different mindsets for eating chocolate raisins versus chocolate peanuts. Well, yeah, one of them you have to enjoy suffering, and the other one you have to want to have fun. Raisins are good. I don't agree. Skillful melange is my 3 green artificer. Artificer. Nah, raisins are good. Dried cranberries are just raisins. Yeah, they are. I have eaten a lot of peanut M&Ms against my will. I've eaten a lot of the worst kind of M&M. Oatmeal raisin cookie over chocolate chip cookie. Honestly, either is fine as long as I know which one to expect when I pick it up. If I think one is the other, though, I'm gonna fucking murder a person. Oh. Dude, all of the fucking boss fight music from Another Crab's Treasure just sounds like fucking club bangers.
It's always time for
I
plunge.
fuck with it. Ooh, banana chips is good. Had a 3 Korean occultist necromancer who started out as a used space car salesman. Was brought in because of his skills to influence people. I love that. Peanut butter cookies with peanut M&Ms. Bad post. Very against that. But peanut butter and chocolate are flavors that don't go together. And the rest of the world is wrong about that. Freeze-dried crispy fruit. Banana chips in chocolate spread. It is good. One of my favorite late night snacks is peanut butter and Nutella sandwich with banana in the middle. Jesus, Belly. I should not have drank my water when that happened. I'm amazed that did not wind up all over my desk. Nutella is OP. This is true. All right, Belly wants a lore drop on the prophylactory.
Hello there.
Just to refresh my memory, a small leather box containing Hebrew texts on vellum worn by Jewish men at a morning prayer is a reminder to keep the law. Yes. All right. Lore drop on the prophylactory. As we all know, primarily from the podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern, there are Jewish people in every world, every fantasy setting one can imagine. There are Jewish people. This is known. Thusly, the prophylactory is the phylactery that can be found anywhere on any plane in any circumstance. It is the original phylactery from which all other phylacteries are copied. It exists in a quantum space-time multi-position, and it is both everywhere and only in a single place at any time. I'm not sure what's normally in a phylactery, because I've never opened one, and I just generally don't know enough about Judaism to be able to tell you. But yeah, it's a quantum superposition of that. I was hoping we weren't going to have to touch on this, and I guess we are going to have to touch on this. So, the fact that Gary Gygax was a known racist and gave a specifically Jewish religious object as a item of power to undead feels icky to me. So we're going to step away from that definition forever and use a completely different term. Soul jar, soul cage, Horcrux is good, as much as I hate referencing just kidding Rowling. I had a good term for it the other night and I forgot what it is. Canopic urn is good, but also is like specifically Egyptian and does not technically, like, a canopic urn is already a thing and it's not that. I like material anchor. Soul anchor is the term that I was thinking of. So there's that. That's why I was going with the prophylactery as a superposition of phylacteries of all Judaisms across realities. Yeah, I mean, basically the same reason that like the evil elves are the black elves. Like, there's a lot of questionable politics sort of built into Dungeons and Dragons. And especially when you start to learn Gary Gygax, his personal politics, you're like, oh, dude kind of sucked, huh? Like, okay. So we're just gonna skip over the stuff that I don't like, and that's on that list. But that's the prophylactory. Let's paint some fucking ghouls, y'all. Clip, as far as I know, there is no such thing. An immortality matrix is probably the coolest turn of phrase anyone has ever come up with. Holy shit. Ernie takes after him. Yes, for sure. Luke is okay mostly. Honestly, I don't know enough about Luke to make a value judgment on him, but I know Ernie fucking sucks. So here we are. Raven, when's your next game? Bones. That's what I'm doing. That's really sharp. Oh, that feels so fucking good, though. Hold on. Let me just... Oh. Sculpting tool. Sculpting tool, my beloved. Nothing feels better on my skin than a sculpting tool. Holy shit. Oh, excuse me. I need to stop stream. I'm having a religious experience. Holy shit. It's like knife, but it's not actually sharp enough to accidentally hurt me. Fourth Wall recommends not having too many products, and I'm like, I want to see my art on all of this. You have too much cool stuff in your fourth wall, which you should absolutely link in chat right now, Steph. Oh God, this feels amazing. I feel like a bear that's just learned that you can like rub your ass on a tree. Next one's gonna be cut short because we've got a concert to go to for Kiddo's birthday. Wait, which kick? Jesus, I can't talk. Which kiddo? Who's got a kiddo? These facial expressions should be saved for OnlyFans.
Billy boy, take your pick.
Oh.
Billy boy.
This is Euphoria. This is the happiest I've ever been on stream, honestly. Stutter Island. Man, that movie was wild. Okay. Yeah, y'all go witness. Oh, you added more stuff since the last time I looked at it. Staff. There's more things. Kiddo is youngest roommate. In a weird spot between my little sibling and my kid. Fair enough. That does strike me as being an interesting spot to be in. Or to have, I guess. I've never been in that spot that I know of. Maybe I have been in that spot and I just had no idea. The more I think about TD, the more I want to play him. Dude, Taxonomous Drive was fucking so tight. What a good, cool concept for a Warforged. What is good about a session on a Thursday rather than a Friday? You don't have to wait all weekend for a rundown? Oh, that's a good point. I don't have to wait all weekend for a rundown. I didn't even think about that. Holding a warm bowl of water to feel included at mealtime strums my heart every time I imagine it. Uh, chances are that's when the boy is going to arrive in the same city as the party. Be found by one of the other side session characters. Oh, fuck. Yeah, be found by one of the other side session characters who's now in modern day. Wait, so are there multiple campaigns that are happening in multiple time periods? Or is Stygian just like finally uh in modern day now? Or about to be in modern day, as the case may be. At the weekend I almost did a violence. What'd you do at the weekend violence show? The weekend violence show. Field Air Explano, our group has a side session campaign because one of our party members is in a band and has band things to do for the majority of one autumn winter. That makes sense. Housemate and I went out for the day for her birthday, good all around, except when we saw a guy full force kick a seagull that was trying to get out of the way of several people walking around it. Not like a whoopsies, I kicked this seagull because I fucked up walking, but just like full on just kick a seagull. I'm so glad Moros is not in chat right now. Would be fucking devastated. Out of the way, full force swing. Well, it's cool to just randomly bump into a sociopath, I guess. Almost ran across the road to throw hands, but other people beat me to it. Well, it's nice to have a little bit of faith in humanity restored by having other people do that shit on your behalf. Monk, Barbarian, and I made level 15-ish characters to exist in the ancient past because we still wanted to play. We got attached. 2 warlocks and a paladin walk into a bar. Oh, nice. All right. The problem with making characters, you get attached, or you can get attached. Although, character death. Fuck yeah. That's my shit as a player. I'm always like, yeah, kill my character. Let's fucking go. Our one shot will result in a 300-page novel. I would be disappointed if it didn't. This is after the seagull tried to steal my tart. I saw it coming and told it to use its manners. It tried again, so I caught it and tucked it under my arm and gave it a stern lecture. And then somebody kicked it? Barbarian has already traded to her warlock. Monk is prepared to dual wield their monk and warlock. Oh. Different seagull. Oh. Okay, that makes different things make more sense. Why don't you come over? Hell yeah. TD is a good. Proud of TD. Oh boy, I'm itchy. Get to know ya. Hi, Itchy, I'm Void. Wait. Something happened. The seagull plushie was eating a donut. Oh. 5 foot? Holy cannoli. Well, it is actually the parts of me that I didn't scratch that are itchy. So I think I could just go for it. I think I can live dangerously and just fucking get in there. But I'm scared to try it. But if you're Void, then that means... Who is driving? Bear is driving. How can this be? Itchy Teeth. That is a 9th level spell. And it was super effective against me at the very least. I don't like that. Itchy bones? My bones don't get itchy. I don't know that feeling. Thankfully. Well, Otto's insatiable itch. Wish I had Tasha's hideous laughter. I already do. It's just called being the fucking funniest person in the room. Which is to say, I can at least auto fucking cast it on myself at any time.
Wouldst thou like to live?
This has been added by both Void and Val, but not by you. I mean, you have added Warjurna, but just not this track. I'm still really interested by the number of tracks that are like things I just actively listen to on my own versus stuff that I would listen to but didn't know about versus stuff I've never heard before, you know? Just interested by this playlist. Ah, the puns. You could just have him tell puns. Anyway. Technically, all of this is stuff you actively listen to since you actively listen to this. Ah, that's where I disagree with that assessment, Claire. I am not actively listening to this because I'm not sitting here listening to this while I'm not, like, while I'm. How do I brain this sentence? I listen to this playlist whilst streaming, and that's it. If I listen to it not whilst streaming, different story. But the standouts from this playlist do make their way into my other music playlists. So, I'm back to just wanting to rub my body with a cheese grater. Nah, you're interpreting actively incorrectly, Claire. I don't literally mean actively. I mean actively in a specific sense. Looks like he died of a brain hemorrhage. We have ads coming in about 5. Oh my god, brain hemorrhage. Mortifying is in a sense. Just so you know. I'm tired. This weekend was not restful. Friday was a good time, but God, it was a long day, and then I just like do not feel rested from Friday. This was not a weekend, it was an ordeal. Damn. Damn. Be prepared for extra mean Solaria. What superpower would be useless but also super cool? Oh. Is that another fucking skull that I haven't painted? Yeah, it is. Too many bones. Levitating 6 inches above the current surface at all times. That would be useful if you didn't want to get your feet dirty. Would be an answer to a lot of my chronic pain. But your muscles would atrophy. Presumably. I don't know how physics works, so I actually could just be spouting shit right now. Levitation sleep? I think you'd never have back pain from sleeping wrong ever again. Back pain or neck pain. I don't know. This sounds like an increasingly good power the more that I ruminate on it. As Void has just mentioned. What's the difference, Clip? What's cat sleep? What makes cat sleep special? What do I not know about cats? And what am I stepping on? A bead! Ability to sleep anywhere, anytime, on anything at a moment's notice. Oh, I already have that. It's pretty cool, actually. All right, it's ad break time. Be right back, y'all. I feel very out of touch not knowing that Cyanide and Happiness has done videos. Like, they're, as far as I'm concerned, Cyanide and Happiness is just a comic strip. And the fact that they have any video content is bad, wrong, evil. Just wrong, incorrect. I don't like it. Last update was 4 days ago. That's fucked up. Had an Abyssinian. They're super active breed, needs a lot of enrichment, and they didn't do anything with it. They expected it to be a lap cat, but that's not what Abyssinians do. They love to explore and play. She got kind of depressed, and my friend gave her to a shelter because she wasn't affectionate. You got the wrong kind of cat. You'd, yeah. Oh my. Hey. You're getting the wrong cats wrong. You gotta, if you're gonna get an animal, you have to get, like, the right animal. And, like, in an age when we have fucking Google and a bunch of animal nerds who know all the facts about animals, you kind of don't have an excuse to, like, not get an animal that vibes with your lifestyle. It sounds like your friend was just kind of sucked. Honestly. Call her a cunt, but she lacks the warmth and the depth. There you go. Also, probably the elasticity. Everyone's name is Lucas. It's kind of weird, but I don't make the rules. I just read in a book.
It's always time for cleansed.
I only know looking back just how bad she was. Oof. From the world's most useful and truthful TikTok creator. I love how that URL did not work, but I'm pretty sure I have seen at least some of this playlist. Yep, absolutely. Beautiful shit. Put it the fuck back. I am drawing a line in the sand here. Do not read the fucking Latin. I have never felt so seen by a fucking character. I'm beautiful shit. Fuck yeah. Well, you're definitely not Mungo. Rarely have I felt so seen as by Marty in Cabin in the Woods. If you're definitely not Mungo, then what should I call you? I said sarcastically. Flint. Fair enough. Flint Rockworthy. From Michigan. If your Flint wears steel. At home. Dio got a spark. Oof. 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 I mean, we should expect it with this crowd, but still. Spark would be a good name for an energy drink. I'd be amazed if it wasn't already. At this point, though, I honestly can't hear the word Spark without thinking of Spark Minis. She's done her branding very well. What's the Welsh word for ironing? Sure. She is she is that. Energetic. Smoothio. Smoothio. My favorite Genesis song. Smoothio. I am the itchiest kid in the world. My body does what it wants to do, and right now that is itch. Fingertip won't stop itching. My all of my exterior meat is just itchy today. I'm hating it. Cuddle is a cooch. It's all right. I mean, it's a thing that I should be used to. It's just Sometimes it is more stronger than other times. And also, I'm a big whiner. I'm a big soft baby. Shorter ooh sound? That's just my Balmer accent making everything I say sound like a long ooh. I'm not sure I can actually physically make my mouth move in a way to make the ooh shorter. Yeah, ooh and ooh are the same sounds, my friend.
Look at this. They have literally came out with a Christian holy.
Listen, Linda, listen.
Mm-hmm. No, they are, I assure you. I know you Brits don't know how to talk, but they're the same fucking sound. Got my fucking blanket on because my body just doesn't know what's going on. I'm too hot and I'm too cold and I'm itchy. I need my cheese grater. I need my sculpting tool. I need my cheese sculpting tool. I need my tool grater. Talking about a language and it isn't English. I mean, that's cool, but the sounds that the human mouth makes are, they're the same. Just because one language doesn't use them doesn't mean that the sounds is different. I think self-ablation is TOS. I've seen a lot of stuff. I mean, I think as long as I don't take my clothes off, I can flay. Next time it rains, I'll get an umbrella. Yeah. What else would you get? It's really hard to fucking or weave at my loom. Sometimes it's really hard to troll with a straight face. Sometimes not so much. But also, you're describing spelling and not vowel sounds right now. If umbrella and loom were both spelled phonetically, they would be spelled completely differently. Did Chester become so noom for this? Noam Chomsky? The famous meteorologist? It's the King's Kringlish. Ooh and ooh have different sounds? It's weird. It's weird that you say that. Because they don't. Ooh and ooh are the same sound. So does ooh ooh. Thank you for coming in with a little bit of fucking chaos. What is happening with this song? Because I like it, but I'm confused. Because of the B at the end, Raven. You really cannot start bringing the spelling of English words into this argument. It's not about the spelling of words. It's about phonetics and the sounds of things. If you're going to make any arguments based on spelling, you have to pick a language that actually spells things and not English. No, this is not an argument about pronunciation. This is an argument about spelling now. Like you have shifted the goalpost. Because there's definitely people who pronounce noodle as though it's nuddle. And they're still speaking English. This is all you're fucking making yourself more wrong the harder you argue this, and I'm not even trolling at this point. I actually fully believe that you are removing your validity with every example. I sent jokes out of the room. She debate on my pronunciation till I noodle. The important part is that we're all having fun. Okay, but actually, here's the thing. You is the same sound as you, but ooh is not the same thing as you. Does that make sense? I'm bringing jokes back. Like jokes is like partway back into the room. Jokes put a foot back in the room. But like ooh and ooh are the same sound, but ooh and you are not. Ooh is the same thing as you? Ew, that's mean. I would never say that about you. I remember back in college, somebody tried to ask me what my sense of humor was. And I was like, I don't know how to explain it other than stupid jokes for smart people. But like that's my sense of humor, and like this entire conversation just is exactly what I mean by that. Humor, exactly. I hardly know her. I hate to break this to you. Well, yeah, you misspelled humor. It's not humor. Well, no, the OU though, that's humor. Is it just pronounced Hummer in Wales? I mean, there is Hummer humor. Don't get your knickers in a knot because you had to simplify the language. Neither of us developed either of the languages that we're speaking. So I'm not offended by the fact that we fucking kicked the Brits out of here. I'm actually happy to be with a little bit less influence from the monarchy that I specifically mentioned earlier that I think should be dead. It's humor. See, honestly, that spelling makes more sense than like any of the other ones we've touched on today. This fucking pussycat dolls? What? Was it? I can't spell pussycat dolls. No, this is not a you ad. This is a Claire ad. Wow. English grammar was not fully formalized at the time North America was colonized. British and American grammar were codified independently. Now I have to type pussycat. I mean, most pussycats are pussycats, at least a couple times in their life. I think you still need to have the double S, though. I don't know. Again, this is not phonetical. It's fanatical, but it's not phonetical. This conversation has taught me I can do anything. Pushy? That's pushy. I just read an old doctor instructional book from the 1850s. For a professional published book, there were so many inconsistent spellings. Anyway, boo is in Welsh is boo. As long as you're understood, you're good. It's true! Words are fake. I mean, really, everything is fake. Nothing isn't not fake. You know? The fake stuff, it's fake. Desk Hitachi. Words are fake. Spelling isn't real, write how you want to. Yeah. Just might get it. You just might get it. You just might get it. Dancingcorn.org. Oops, did I just absolutely ruin this brush? Maybe a little bit. Non-standard spelling and grammar poisons our would-be AI overlords. Another good point. Getting a lot of crab tonight. The Welshfield field. The Welshfield. The Welshfield. Like the insult? Maroon? The word for carrot is maroon? More on what? More on what? That's the word? More on the word? More on the story at 6. The bird. The bird is the word? I thought maroon was the word. Word for rooster is Kellogg. No, you know, I can't say the rest of that sentence clearly, but you all know what was coming. You all know what was coming. If you go to Australia, you cross the equator so you don't have to flip the bird. Oh, shit. Do you know in Australia the things flush differently? Because the plumbing's different? They don't actually. You telling me the plumbing is the same? Up and down? There's no noticeable difference. I bet you I'd notice a difference. It's a wild thing no sane person would say. Well, yeah, I stand by that, actually. Hey, do y'all know why flamingos stand on one leg? Cool science fact. Yep, okay, you got me. Oh, I do, Clip, you're right. Oh, I thought you were saying I had a big sexy phallus. Dang. Well, now I'm disappointed. You should reattach your shoulders and their blades. Get ready to kill. Do you know if you hold a guinea pig upside down by its tail, its eyes fall out of its head? I've never tried that, but I've heard it before. My housemate and I also decided we hate ourselves and should watch the Twilight movies. Hot take. The first Twilight movie, not actually that bad. the rest of the Twilight movie is actually that bad. Guinea pigs don't have tails? That doesn't sound right. If guinea pigs don't have tails, what have I been eating? Over the past 3 days, we watched the first three and have been taking shots every time we cringe. Oh man, I did that with Morbius. That was a rough time. Did I look at the stuff to find it? No. No, I did not. Twilight had to limp so Big Dick Energy K-Stew could run. I mean, honestly, the fact that both Arpats and K-Stew have gone on to become like legitimate fucking good actors. Like, thank you. Thank you, Twilight. Yo, I think they're both legitimate good actors. That's my hot take, I guess, tonight. Is that words aren't real and they're both legitimate good actors. I'm not saying they were good actors in that movie, but did they later go on to do good roles? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, if you get paid to do a thing and you do the thing, you know? And if that's what you get paid to do, Keanu Reeves, great actor, but man has done a lot of Bill and Ted Matrix esque, like no brain, only be present sort of stuff. It's hard to bring a character to life when there's no character there. Also, that.
It's always time for Plunst.
God, why do those horns sound so wet? Does anyone know what I mean by that? Like, wait a minute. Does it? Can we? Let's just go back and listen to the beginning of this song again. Like, listen to how wet those horns sound. Like, they sound like lubed. I mean, yeah, I have played brass. They are literally lubed, yes, but they sound like more wet than they sound more wet than wet. You know, my favorite Rob Zombie song, "More Wet Than Wet." Like they sound underwater. They sound like they're being played by Ocean Man. What happens when you never drain the spit valve? No, the spit valve is there so that you have a drink when you get thirsty. It's a long concert. You can't get up to go to a water fountain, so you just open up that spit valve and get in there. Get on the horn sloppy style. Oh no. Only instruments I've ever played are piano, guitar, drums, steel pan, violin, theremin, and kalimba. You've done a lot of percussion. Oh, whoa. All this juice talk is going to summon Zoe. Only instruments. Yeah. That's still more instruments than a lot of people have played. I love a spit-free instrument. If you're not spitting all over your instrument, you're not playing it. When I was in a band playing drums, I fucking spit on them so I could just hit them so good. In fact, my general life tip is to always spit before you hit. Yeah, that's what you were doing wrong. Spit-free instruments is just no wins. I mean, there are no spit-free instruments if you do it right. Maracas, castanets, and tambourine. Well, I just meant that, like, you said drums and steel pan and piano, which is more or less a percussion instrument. Got a wet reeds. The brass has a spit valve. Basically, put your mouth on that shit. It's inevitable. It's true. If you're not going sloppy style, I don't want to listen to it. Hurdy-gurdy could be a good spit instrument. Got those freaky guitar players. Yo, you'd never... Guitar players, man? Oh. A Furby organ? Is that an organ that is got Furbies on the end instead of proper pipes? A Forbin. I have not plunced the Furby organ. No, because I don't consume cursed Furby content. It doesn't get my rocks off. I know Claire has seen the Furby organ because at least one of Claire's partners is a fucking Furb maniac. I believe the proper term is Furbert. Yeah, a Furby pervert. Did he say I live in a cake? I don't think so, but had a Furby as a bairn and peeled its skin off. It went, oh, Niki Koha, oh. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have peeled its skin off. If you ever wanted to get cursed, that's a pretty fucking good way to do it. Skin peeling is prime curse behavior. You peeled the skin off after? Made the other Furbies watch? Yeah, that seems cursing. That seems curse. It feels cursed to me. I was not okay. I mean, Furbies only had deleterious effects on the human mind. I did not know you were Furby Mengele. It's the same time my mother collected porcelain dolls. Oh, man. So you just had a full house full of haunted dolls. Some of which were Furby, some of which were not. Randomly choking, just for fun. And you get a haunting. And you get a haunting. The well-adjusted child plunce thing would be to put the Plunsby guts in the dolls of your mother's plunce collection. That would sure be something, Clip. I'm glad you weren't my kid. I'm glad I don't currently have kids. I'm glad I'm never gonna have kids. What a cool life I'm living. Can't have a creepy kid if you never have a kid. Same house that we discovered was haunted. My mother discovered was haunted. Because I always sat on the landing talking to a woman who was playing on the swing. Super fucking haunted. Every June 6th, if the Antichrist arrives, you're off the hook. Wouldn't it specifically have to be a year that ends in a 6? Like, the next one would have to be, like, 3006? I want to use this sculpting tool again. Oh. Yeah, baby. Mm. I'm just gonna stare into the camera and scratch my body with tools and say, you know, you're getting this really cheap compared to people who know that this is their fetish. Oh, I love learning about myself. If I can have you walk away from stream with at least one new kink, mission accomplished. God damn, dude! No kidding though. If there isn't only scabs, I could be killing it. If anybody knows what that website is, please hook me up. Could use a supplementary income. Which haunted childhood stories have I told here before? You can't rely on me to answer that question because my memory does whatever the fuck it wants. Big enough to fill you up. You know what I'm saying? The big God. Think. Oh, that's right. I think we're gonna try to finish the metallics tonight and then call it. Oh boy. Which sleep talk stories? Some of them, for sure. Some of them. All right, Deskitachi 4. Rust effects. Come on. Told the one about when I was about a kid and I walked into my mother's room while she was asleep and woke her up to tell her her shadow was missing. I do not recall that one, but that would fuck me up. That would fuck me up. Oh, I guess we have ads in 5? I'm painting right through them. Fuck them. Reminiscing about my childhood with a new friend the other day and realized I was a weird little girl. You can't just say that and not give examples. Come on now. Although I say it with absolute love and respect, but I don't think there is such a thing as a normal little girl. I think child as kids, women are so fucking unhinged in a way that men are just not. Like if you're socialized as a woman in your childhood, you are a wolf witch. And I love that for you. Or at least you were a wolf witch. You may have grown out of it. At a minimum, we're probably still are. Would always hang out in the graveyard. I'd have picnics and tea parties. Was that your big sister's grave? That is extremely goth and extremely sweet. But like, I hung out in graveyards as often as I feasibly could. Told her shadow was missing. She asked in the morning. I told her, "Oh, your shadow isn't yours." Ew. That's bad feelings. That's bad, scary, weird. She died when she was a baby. I never met her, but I felt close and would imagine her still alive playing with me. Oh. Oh. That's really sweet. That's tearing up my heartstrings, tugging at my heartstrings. It's doing something with my heart that my doctor wouldn't approve of. Anyone ever run away from home? Then nobody noticed you were missing, so you came back inside after dark when everyone was asleep? No, I considered running away from home plenty of times, but I never pulled the trigger. I honestly got lost more often than I ran away. So I was just a kid who wanted to know what was going on. And I grew out of that thanks to social anxiety. Ooh. Making good progress on these ghoulies. Time I woke my mother up to tell her Kathleen is sad and went back to bed. The next day we went to the cemetery to visit her mother. Is her mom's name Kathleen? Used to go to find spots in cornfields where it flooded in the spring so corn didn't grow. And there was grass and would lay down and read in the cornfields. That sounds wonderful. That sounds so fucking peaceful. Never met her. She died before you were born. Oh, snap. Well, you definitely knew her, kind of, somehow. Oh. Oh, I love these wild little dudes. Weirdo little ghoul guys. Weirdo little ghoul guys. Are we in ads? Oh, we are in ads, but they're almost over, so everything's fine. When my mom started dating my dad, I woke them both up and told them it's watching you, don't make it mad, and then just skipped back to bed holding my hand up like I was holding someone's hand. Ew. That is freaky and weird. Oh. Making a mess. Making a gosh darn. I'm very haunted. On a scale of 1 to Raven, how haunted are you? Like any temple should be. Exactly. Oh. I don't really want to wait for this sturdy down to dry. So we might be just figuring out who to raid. Because we're so close to done with the medals, and I just don't want to wait. Is it bad that part of the reason part of me wants a boyfriend is so I can have someone to terrorize in my sleep? I don't think so. I don't think so. You can't terrorize your boyfriend. Who can you terrorize? Also, how do you spell twitch.tv? All right, we are gonna raid into Mr. Flamingo paints. So Mr. Flamingo is painting some fucking cool ass looking creature with some cool colors, like witch, but with a T. But witch already has a T in it. Let's not get into linguistical arguments again. My haunting has cooled since I got my tattoos. What tattoos did you get that relaxed, reduced your hauntedness? Hmm. 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 Okay. No, I have. I'm gonna. I think I have. As we know, though, my memory is a fucking roulette wheel on a good day. So I'm pretty sure you showed them off in the Discord. Yes. 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 Okay. Yes. Thank you for that. A needed reminder. Yes. For sure. I don't get directly haunted, but I come across a lot in the wild. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. generally probably too much of a skeptic to actually encounter as much as I'm probably to cognizantly recognize that I'm encountering as much as I'm encountering, you know? It's much easier to explain away things than to be like, oh, for sure it's that. But that is a discussion for that's like the ADHD conundrums. Yeah. Did this thing actually get moved? Or do I just not remember where I put it? Don't know. Not sure. Y'all, thank you for hanging out and arguing about words and talking about being haunted and itchy. Haunted and itchy. Two conditions that should be in the next edition of Dungeons and Dragons. But probably won't. If I had to guess. Where's his food? Words is not real. Words is FUD. Where's is FUD? Where's this fudge? Can I get some fudge up in here? All right, we're going. We're going. I love y'all. Catch you tomorrow for some fucking D&D prep? Doing D&D prep again? Well, it's because I'm going to start streaming D&D on the channel, but we're getting there. We're working up to it. We're working up to it. Actually, I'm streaming every single day this week. Fuck yeah, except for Sunday. Day of rest. Goodbye, beautiful fucks. I don't think I can sign off of stream with my eyes closed, but I'm gonna try.
It's always time for Plunst.
No, I can't do it.
Whoa. Holy fireman, welcome in with your 10 viewers. Thank you so much for raiding. How are you tonight? And what were you working on? If you were working on something? The Gay Raven. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow, sir. Welcome to being a wee flamingo.